to help you get up here. Here we go.
Good morning, leaders.
Good morning.
Y'all still asleep. Good morning, leaders.
Good morning.
I am so happy. I don't know about y'all, but I'm very excited about being here today to witness all of this greatness and be in the same room with so much power and energy. And it's just an honor for me to be here. My name is Wayne Smalls. I am president of L. Wayne Smalls and Associates, which is a leadership training and coaching company where our motto is we empower, enable, and enhance leaders to grow. I'm also a founder of a movement that we call Leader Lifestyles. And in Leader Lifestyles, we teach leaders that leadership is not just about a role or a position or a title, but it's also about a lifestyle. It's a mindset. And I've heard that word so many times this morning already, but it's about the mindset. And I want to talk about that mindset right now. If you notice, I have on this yellow flower on my lapel, and I have on this bright yellow tie. And it's not just because it's so pretty, but it means something. It represents something. The color of yellow represents joy and excitement, prosperity, a taste of success. Look at Dr. Clark. She got the memo. We are here today because we have that thirst, that desire for success. And it doesn't matter where you are right now because you can still go higher. And that's why we're here. So what I want you to do right now, I want you to understand this. I stopped by here today because I have a message. Are you ready for the message?
Yes.
It's dream time.
Yes.
It's dream time. And what I want you to do, I want you to grab your neighbor's hand beside you, give him some D.A.P. Whether it's a handshake, whether it's a fist pound, give him some D.A.P. Look at him and say, it's dream time.
It's dream time. It's dream time.
That's right, it's dream time.
Oh yeah, this one.
Now, let me tell you what D.A.P means. D.A.P, D.A.P. The D stands for dream. We're here today because of a dream. Somebody dreamed of this day, this event. Mr. J. Lee, he talked about it this morning. This has been a dream of his for a long time, and here we are. I have a dream. I have a dream to be successful, a leadership guru. You have a dream. Someone wants to be a business owner. Someone wants to be that leadership guru, that executive, that CEO. We all have a dream, and guess what? That dream brought us here today. And the dream is what keeps us going. But we got to go to the next step. And that next step is the action. There are so many people that believe that knowledge and information is power. I disagree. And some of y'all might not like me for saying that, but knowledge and information is not power. Unless it is applied through application and action. We have to take action if we want to go to the next level. It's not just good enough to know something, but you have to do something about it. Action. Someone may say, well, Wayne, that sounds really good. It sounds powerful and motivating. But how do I do that? And I'm so glad you asked, because I have an answer for you. The information that we acquire through events like this, being around powerful people that share knowledge and information, is that we can take that information that opens up our eyes to spot opportunities. Rarely will you find that a grand opportunity will just fall in your lap. That hardly ever happens. And as a matter of fact, raise your hand if that's happening to you. All right. You have to go find them. You have to seek them out. And that information opens you up so that when you see those opportunities, you can go after them. And when you go after them, then you have to determine what is the payoff the payoff? Is the risk worth what you will gain by going after that thing? And if the answer is yes, then you go after it with everything you have. You can't go halfway. You have to go all the way in. And once you figure that out, then you understand what resources you need. What people do you have around you that can help you get where you need to go? Mentors, coaches. All of the people that we've heard so far today are offering these types of services that take one person from one point to another and be successful. And then once you do that, then you evaluate your plan. Evaluate yourself. When you are leading, the first person that you need to lead is yourself. You have to look in the mirror and say, what am I doing? What am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? And then you make adjustments. Adjustments to your actions. The actions that are going to take you from point A to point B, C, and D. They have to be aligned with your purpose and where you're trying to go. And we heard earlier that if you don't know where you're going, if you don't know what you want, you're going to settle for what you find. So with that being the case, you have to know yourself. You have to know what you want, what you're going after. What is your purpose? Do you know? How do you find out? But this plan, if you execute it properly, the plan will get you there. The plan is a cycle. It's not something that you do one time and then it's over. It's continuous. It's ongoing. It's lifetime. Leadership is a lifestyle. And I believe everyone in this room is a leader. Raise your hand if you're not a leader. Okay. Once you've done all of that, put deadlines on the things that you're trying to accomplish. Put a deadline to it. That way, when that day comes, if you've accomplished it, congratulations. You move on to the next objective. If you didn't reach it, you fall a little short, guess what? You can go back to your evaluation, readjust, and continue to move forward. And that, my friends, is what I call the spread method. And if you want more information about that, we can talk about that later. But that action is going to take you from just having a dream to working your way towards successfully accomplishing that dream and making it come to pass, like this event today. Once you do that, then you move on to the power. Oh, that power. Who doesn't want power? But you got to do some things before you come into that power. You're not born with it automatically. And even if you are, you still have to learn how to nurture it. You still have to learn how to grow into it. You still have to learn how to use it wisely and be a steward of that power. Once you have that power, then you can go after that business. Start that business. Run that business. Be successful. Be that millionaire. Then you can write that book and be a best-selling author. Then, guess what else you can do? You can empower other people around you. Because at the end of the day, isn't that what it's all about? Being able to take everything that you've learned through your experiences, through everything that you've gone through, all your trials, tribulations, everything that tried to kill you, that knocked you down, that you were able to get up from it. And guess what? You're all sitting here. And I know everybody in this room has been through something that tried to take you out. But you're still here. So guess what? You have a testimony to share. Don't keep it to yourself. Share it with other people so that they can become stronger because of you. Then you're empowering. And when you begin to empower other people, we make strong communities. When we have stronger communities, we have a stronger nation. When we have stronger nations working together, we have a stronger world. And that is really what it's all about. We're trying to make this world a better place. We hear people say that all the time, but we don't really see that many people working hard to make that happen, except people like us that are in this room. But we have to multiply that number. We have to make that number grow exponentially if we want to put a dent into what's going on in this world today. And it's going to be hard. It's not easy. Everyone who you heard already who is successful now has gone through something to get where they are. It's not easy. You're going to face trials and tribulations. Don't let it knock you down. We talked about fear. Fear is a mind killer. It is a little evil that disintegrates us inside and out. We must learn to face and control it, or it will control you. So we're talking about D.A.P. And from now on, when you see me, give me some D.A.P. When I see you, I'll give you some D.A.P. That's what it's all about. Building communities. And right now, this is a community. You are all my brothers and sisters. I want to see you all succeed. And hopefully you want to see me succeed as well. And that's why we're here, to take this information in. Please do me a favor. I challenge you. When you leave here today, or tomorrow, whenever you're leaving, leave a different person than you were when you got here. Do not leave here the same way, because there's just too much knowledge in this room. There's just too much information. There's too much power in this room for you to go home the same way you got here. That is my challenge to you. And I'll give you another challenge. If you don't have an accountability partner, get one. Get someone that's going to hold you to the fire. When you reveal your dream, have that person that will hold you to the fire and say, hey, you said, I want to do this. What have you done so far? How are you doing? How's it coming along? And don't get mad when they really check you, because you asked them to do it. But that's what we need. We can't do anything by ourselves. That's great. Everyone who did something great in life, they had some help. Every last person. I need you. You need me. I have something that you have. I'm not sure what it is, but I have it. I got it. I promise you. But just remember this. D.A.P. Dream, action, power. And you may say, why do you keep emphasizing that word power so much? Well, I'm glad you asked. It's that power that keeps you going when you feel like quitting. It's that power that reaches other people when you don't even say a word to them. Power is what allows you to empower other people. You can't empower anybody if you don't have any power yourself. That's why that power is so important, and I want you to get it. And remember what I said, it's not always going to be easy. When you're up against a trouble, meet it squarely, face to face. Lift your chin, set your shoulders, plant your feet, and take a brace. When it's vain to try to dodge it, do the best that you can do. Running may save you, I doubt it. Just see it through. My name is L. Wayne Smalls, and remember, our motto is, we empower, enable, and enhance leaders to grow, and you have just taken a glimpse into leader lifestyle.
Because I'm going to look at it in a whole different way from this point on, right? Somebody call out the D. Dream. The A. Action. P. Power. Give somebody some D.A.P. Because that's what you got to do. You got to have a dream, bring it to reality. Take some action and own your power. I absolutely love that. You know, before we go on to bring up our morning keynote speaker,